charger. Okay, we are live. Yo, JayRoc, what's going on, man? Actual truth. Yeah, I got you after this live too. I got your message, bro. So as soon as I get out this live, I got you. Um, you almost relapsed today, but I didn't. You gotta stay. You gotta stay strong, my guy. You gotta stay strong. Listen, bro. This morning I had like a fucking crazy experience, man. Like on this journey, like the more days you go, the harder it's gonna get. So every day you need to be like trying to stay busy. Like you have to. You have no choice. And that's the point of this journey though. It's gonna force you to stay busy. Like if you really want this shit and you really don't want to relapse, you gonna be forced to work on your life or do something that's gonna keep your time going. So you ain't like, you know what I mean? But that's what it's all about, bro. Like sometime as a man, you gotta go through these stages, man. You gotta go through these times of hardships, man. You're gonna go through a lot. You know what I mean? I'm excited though, man, because tomorrow is day 7 for me. Tomorrow is day 7. So I'm excited. I feel good. You also gonna have days too where you ain't gonna really have like a lot of energy. Like a lot of people don't really talk about that on this journey, but on this journey, you're not gonna always have a lot of energy. You know what I mean? You're not gonna always feel good. You're gonna have some flatline days where you feel like the semen retention shit ain't working. But that's okay. You gotta keep going, bro. I'm on day 12. No bud, 1 plus. No UGG, same for no fat. Been going through it. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yo, JayRoc, what are your thoughts on the energy shift? I feel like it's a big shift going on, taking place right now around the world. There's a lot of stuff that's taking place, so expect people to be a little. But I honestly do feel though that something really good is about to happen. Something really good is about to happen. You know what I mean? I try not to really like focus too much though on like the bad stuff that's going on around the world. That's why I take breaks from social media and shit. I don't really like seeing like news and like y'all know I used to be big on that though when I used to make my woke content and shit. Like I used to always be focused on what's going on around the world to get the content out and let people know what's going on. But I feel like, I'm at the point where I just want to level up now. I'm not trying to focus on that negative. I'm not trying to focus on who got shot, what that's just not my lane anymore. Day 3 semen retention, and I cut all people off who was holding me down. Feel lonely, but I feel better. Yeah, man, that's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta choose yourself, man. 3 years here. It'll be 4 years. June next year. What's good, JayRoc? I'm on day 7. Yeah, I'm gonna be on day 7 tomorrow, so I feel real good about that. What's up, Jay? Good night when you live. You feel? What's up, bro? What's going on with it? What are you looking forward to in 2023? Man, I'm looking forward just change, bro. Honestly, just leveling up and being better than what I was this year, bro. This 2021 and 2022. 2021, I was very stressed out. Life for me was kind of just going up and down, up and down, up and down. But 2022 was like a very hard year for me, man. Like this had to be one of the most stressfulest, depressing years of my life. And I say that because I dealt with a lot of shit this year. You know what I mean? Just figuring myself out and, figuring out what I want to do, figuring out what makes me happy. Getting back on just to my business. Like I lost motivation for my YouTube. I lost motivation to make music. I lost motivation in life to the point where I just like let myself go for a minute. So, this year was very, very stressful, but I'm getting back right. You know what I mean? And in 2023, I feel like it's gonna be an amazing year for me because I'm going through trying to learn, and and that's just how life is gonna be, bro. Every year ain't gonna be a good year. You're gonna deal with a lot of stuff, but that's okay. You know, you just got to be a man and go through these stages of life. Um, okay, CJTV, what's going on with it, bro? Why Christmas not as fun as it was when you were younger? Well, we older now, you know what I mean? We older now, so it's our turn to buy gifts and, you know, do fun stuff with the kids and stuff like that. You know, it's really, when you get older, holidays ain't the same, period. Not even your birthday. Like, my birthday is not the same. Like, I'm just glad that I made it. I don't buy things for my birthday. I barely do things. I just, like, this birthday, I think I chilled in the crib. When I turned 21, I stayed in the house. I didn't do nothing. I just chilled. Um, I'm just happy to be here, bro. Bro, you need to start doing business, online business, make 5K to 10K a month. Yeah, man. Online is definitely the move right now. Hey, Jay, what do you think of the Great Reset, the new social credit score system that will eventually happen worldwide? I'm not sure if I heard about the credit system or whatever. Put me on it. I'm glad you're getting recognized, bro. Yeah, our time coming, man. I'm not even like tripping on it. I feel bad for what they did to your channel. They did you wrong. It's all good, man. You know, one thing about me, you know, I commend myself for this because I've been like this all my life, man. One thing about me, I always adapt to any situation, and I feel like in life you need to learn how to do that. Everything ain't gonna go right. Some shit might happen during the journey, but you gotta learn how to adapt and work around the tracks. You know what I mean? My channel slipped. I had numerous channels before this though, you know, but I still found a way. I never gave up. I never complained. I never bitched and whined. I just adapted, and I went back to the drawing board and I figured out what it is that I needed to do, and I got that shit right. And that's what I'm about to do right now. Y'all gonna see the comeback. Y'all gonna see like that this shit really ain't really about nothing for real. Man, you been my motivation to start YouTube journey. I can't wait for this year. Yeah, man, you gotta start it. Bro, I wish I had your clout. I'll tell all these people how to make 5 to 10K a month. What are you talking about? It's not dealing helping them. I don't know what you mean. Do you work out when your body's sore, and how to fast? Yeah, I still work out. I work out. Well, today I skipped. I didn't work out today, so tomorrow I got to make up for it. But yeah, I still work out when my body's sore. I just do as much as I can do. But you got to get a lot of rest. That's really what it's all about. If you're gonna be doing like a lot of lifting and stuff, you just got to make sure that you and I also have protein, but within my protein is recovery. So usually I'm not really sore because I take my protein and I get a lot of rest. So that's really what it's all about. What's your goals for next year? I ain't gonna say my goals for next year. I'm gonna just execute it and do what I need to do. You know, I did too much of this too many times. You know, it's time for me to just do. So I'm not even gonna say my plan. I'm not even finna tell people my plan. I'm not finna do none of that. I'm finna just execute, and y'all gonna see it. Can't lose motivation, man. You are the motivation. Facts. Don't fall into any temptation, bro. Really want to see you and everybody win. I appreciate that, bro. What do you do for your skin? I use what's called T. Chainley. A lot of you guys probably seen like sponsors of other creators like promote it, or y'all probably just seen it on the internet somewhere. But T. Chainley is what I use for my skin, and I drink a gallon of water a day, and I just eat clean. You know, fruits, vegetables, you know, different things like that. This is a spiritual war, not so much on the physical. Like back then, it used to be slavery, and some of our ancestors went through that. What's up, JayRoc? He motivated me for real. You already know, bro. Jay, are you into cryptocurrencies and NFTs? There's a lot of money to be made in that space. I was in the crypto game last year, and the year before. I was like dipping and dabbing in it, and you know, stuff like that. But everything just crashed. I was losing money, so I ended up pulling out. But right now, I'm just not in a position to be um, losing money. You know what I mean? I'll probably put it back in or whatever when the market is better. But right now, it's just not looking too good. And the NFTs, I never really got into. That wave kind of came and went though. Like you don't never really hear about NFTs anymore. Or all of that stuff is like really bad right now. So I don't know. Maybe when the market get back right, I'll hop back on. But you know, you got to be willing to accept losing money when you playing in that type of market. You're gonna lose some bread. You ever thought about getting a tattoo? Yeah, I be thinking about getting tattoos all the time, but I don't think I want a tattoo. I don't know. Only time will tell. But I think it's kind of unique to not have a tattoo, only because everybody have them. So it's like when you meet somebody that's grown without a tattoo, it's kind of like I don't know. Do you have any advice for people who feel no fap and feel in general? My advice for people that feel no fap is just to not beat yourself up. Don't feel bad. Don't feel shameful. Just get back on the journey because it's really hard. It's not easy. You know, it's really hard. It's not. This isn't something that you just gonna hop on and just like do good at. I mean, some guys is better than others at it, but most people that had like a real life addiction to like pornography, masturbation, having a lot of sex and different things like that, um, it's gonna be very hard for them. So, you know, expect to relapse. You're gonna relapse. You're gonna fail, but it's all about how you come back. You know what I mean. It's all about how you come back. Do you see yourself finding a mentor in 2023? I wouldn't mind a mentor. You know what I mean. But you know, only time will tell. Who knows? Who knows? Bro, come on. We here in 2023. Can't be doing all that fapping. You gotta be strong mentally for real. You scare yourself every time you feed into it. You really do, bro. You really do got to be strong mentally. You really do. Because like I feel like I'm a strong believer of if you can't master yourself, how can you master life? If you can't even control your own kingdom, how are you supposed to control anything else? If you can't even defeat what's up here. You know what I mean? Your urges if your urges get the best of you all the time, you're not in control. You know what I mean? So it's like you have to be in control of your vehicle. You have to be in control of your mind. You have to make choices for yourself. You can't allow your mind to play tricks on you because your mind will play tricks on you. Your mind will throw little signals and little like things at you, but you have to be strong. And the more you be strong and the more you shut down those urges and those lustful thoughts, the more your mind is gonna be strong. You building discipline. You building like a strong mind. You know what I mean? The devil attacks my energy this year, but I'm making a strong comeback. Yeah, you got to. It's only right. And when you doing good in life though, when you working on your life and when you want change and different things like that, the devil gonna work super hard to get you off that. The devil gonna work extremely hard to get you off of your grind because he see that you working, you change it. So you know, that's what it's all about. Um, you have to be stabilized and grounded. Females nowadays, bro, know what they doing. Most of your friends might be looking. I can aim high, but you gotta aim for your goals for real. You definitely do, bro. Buy a book called Think and Grow Rich. Um, it has all assets. Yeah, I have Think and Grow Rich. I have Think and Grow Rich. I've been really reading Atomic Habits though. I'm trying to finish that book up, and once I finish that book up, I can dip and dab into all the other books that I have. Cause I only can read one book at a time. Like a lot of people be like switching different books, but if I read like multiple different books at a time, then you know I'm probably never gonna finish it. So I've just been sticking to one book, and once I finish that, I'm gonna get into all the other ones. I feel like everybody need to be reading though, at least 20 minutes a day. At least take 20 minutes out your day to exercise your mind. It's good for you. If you're not used to reading, so it's going to kind of be boring because that's how it was for me for a while. I always hated books. growing up, I always hated books. I used to talk about people that read books. Like that's how like fucked up my mentality was when I was younger. I used to clown niggas that read books like, you nerd, like why are you reading? But as you grow older, you realize like, dude, like there's nothing better in life but educating yourself. Like it's something about educating yourself is just, I don't know. When you want more for yourself, it's fun. It's fun. Self improvement is fun. Period. That's why I don't get why people don't do it. It's like it's fun leveling up in life. It's fun doing things that you never thought you would do. You gotta take care of your mind. You definitely do. You should read before you go to sleep. It helps with sleep and keeps you off the blue light. I actually should start doing that. I usually read in the morning, but it won't hurt to read before bed as well. So I might have to add that into my regimen. Any book recommendations? I got you. I got a few books actually. I'm gonna show y'all some of the books that I have. Maybe I can help some of y'all out. So I would say the go-to books that I feel like everybody needs to read. Let me pull them out real quick. The go-to books. Let me grab. Think and Grow Rich. So the go-to books that I feel like everybody needs to read. Number one, 48 Laws of Power. Everybody know about this. 48 Laws of Power. You got to read this book. It's a very long book. I'm not going to lie. I didn't even finish this book. It's super long. But you're going to learn a lot with this book. A lot of principles, how to carry yourself as a man if you want wealth. Like, all that type of stuff is in this book. So definitely 48 Laws of Power. Another book is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. One of my favorite books. It's funny because I used to listen to this book back in school because I always hated reading. So I would listen to it in school and put my AirPods in and just listen to it as I'm doing my work. And bruh, this book got helly gems. It even talk about semen retention in this book. If you want to obtain wealth, it's one line in the book. And he also got a book, it's called Outwitting the Devil. And in that book as well, he talked about semen retention. And it really goes to show you how semen retention really, like if you know how to master your sexual activities or whatever, you can master anything else in life. Like literally. Like that's the number one like thing for real. So if you can master that, you can master anything. So Think and Grow Rich, 48 Laws of Power. Another book is Man in the Mirror. I feel like everybody should cop this book. This is another book that teaches you about discipline and just how to carry yourself as a man and like different principles a man should have or whatever. So Man in the Mirror, y'all can screenshot that if y'all don't got it. And then last but not least, Atomic Habits. This is a very great book. I think out of all the books I've read, this book right here I relate to. Like a lot of the things I went through, he talked about in his books. So this book is actually really fun to read because like I said, I relate to it. And Limitless. I'm gonna grab that book real quick. I'm gonna show y'all that. Limitless by Jim Quick. I read this whole book. This book is a dope book. I even write notes. I feel like that's important too. Write notes when you read the books so you can remember certain points. But yeah, that's all of them. I got a lot more books, but those is the go-to. In this book too, I think somebody said it in the chat, but Rich Dad Poor Dad. Rich Dad Poor Dad. This is a very good book. I haven't finished this one either, so I'm gonna get into all of these books. I just got to finish this one. Once I finish that one, I'm gonna get into these ones. I don't want to mess up what I got going on in this book right here, though. So we're gonna get to that. Let's get to the donation now, so I don't miss it. My boy Ty, what's going on, man? I appreciate you for that donation, bro. Keep up that grind, JayRoc 2023 finna be our year. You already know, bro. We not playing around no more, man. We not playing around no more. We can't. We don't have much time, you know. The clock is ticking every single day. And I feel like if you go into life with that mentality, you gonna really like get a lot done. You know, you gotta go through life knowing that you don't have a lot of time, knowing that you don't know when your last day is. You know, you can be here one day, going the next. So, you know, my biggest thing is, you know, why not be the best you can be while you're here? You know what I mean? And if you guys got any book recommendations that y'all feel like people need to read, put it into the chat so we can help some people out. Yo, Jay, have you ever thought about cutting your locks? I have. I have thought about it a lot, but I'm not cutting my locks. I'm not doing that. Yeah. Hey man, we not. I don't know if y'all see anything fishy in the chat when it come to people like talking about like, hey, if you want to get money, hit this link and all that. Don't. If you get scammed or whatever the case, don't put that on me. Don't be following. I wouldn't trust nothing in the chat. I don't know if the dude's serious or not, but you know, don't be coming to my live scamming my people. Don't be hitting links and you can't trust people. Don't be sending money off to people. None of that. So I don't know. I don't know if the dude's serious or not, but don't feed into any links or anything fishy in the chat talking about how to get money and all that. The best time to start semen retention is the start of the year, for sure. I feel like it's really no perfect time to do it. Really, like you could do it whenever. It really don't matter when you do it. What's them bracelets? These are money magnets. I don't know if it's like a placebo effect or not though. Like I still be fishy when I wear like crystals and like stuff like this. Cause like they say it helps attract money, but who really knows? You know what I mean? Who really knows? But I really just like how they look. So, you know, I like these. I gotta give me some more though. Cameron Miller. Shout out to you, bro. You good. You helped me a lot and changed my whole perspective on life and to better my life, man. Appreciate what you do and inspire others for real. I appreciate that, bro. I really do. It be the messages like that that really keep me going, man. It be the messages like that that keep me going. So I appreciate that. I really do. Bro, we trying to tell y'all how to make money. Please read all that. Well, you can't expect people to just trust you on a live. Like nobody's gonna just give you money and expect you to help them make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can say what you want to say, but you can't just expect people to just tap into what you got going on if they don't know you. So I don't know. I've been on semen retention for months. I've been learning how to do DJ. If good, it's good to have hobbies. Yeah, it really is. It really is good to have hobbies. You gotta find like I be drawing from time to time, and I can't even draw, but I'm learning to draw. I've been on YouTube like searching how to draw, how to like draw sketches of people and shit. Cause I want to start learning how to draw people. Like I want to learn how to do that. Like that's a skill that I really want to learn. I always wanted to learn how to draw. Like even when I was a kid, I would draw little pictures and think I was nice with it, but I don't know. I wanna learn how to draw and paint and do stuff like that. I feel like it's real like therapeutic. Sounds like a scam. Yeah, don't feed into it. Don't feed into it. Jay, you ever thought about making a Discord server? Yes, man. I need to make another Discord server. I be forgetting. I be forgetting. We're gonna definitely get back into the Discord. The last time I had one, it was all over the place. A lot of y'all was probably remember, but it was all over the place, bro. People was just doing a lot of weird stuff, so I had to take it down. But I might make another one and then like, you know, set it up to where people can't troll or anything like that. What you stay doing every day, that's your purpose. Facts, bro. I'm thinking about getting the iPod for that, my boy. I have lost myself, so I'm just wondering. It's been real concern, to be honest. Hey, all right, I'm gonna have to take you off, bro, cause you just not. I'm not enjoying. I'm not enjoying. You can't be trying to scam my people, dog. That ain't what we gonna do. I don't know if you serious or you ain't, but You've been typing it in the chat multiple different times. And nobody's trying to click that link, bro. We don't even know who you are. How can we trust you with our money and we don't know who you are? I'm not trying to be rude or nothing, but you know, this ain't that, man. You can't be trying to promote your shit in somebody else's live. I think that's kind of disrespectful. But yeah, Jay, do you have multiple streams of income, and can you say what they are? I don't even I don't feel comfortable talking about my money. That's just me. But that's all I'm gonna say. You never know who's watching. You know what I mean? That's one thing, and that's a tip for you guys, man. If you getting money out here, don't be like on the internet letting it be known what you doing and different. I mean, everybody got different opinions on it, but you just never know who's watching. It could be a hater that's fucking watching and want to do something to you because they see that you got something going on. So I don't know. I like to keep my money and my finances to myself and the things I'm doing. I'm a very private person. So you really never gonna know what I'm up to unless you really like be around me every day. You never really gonna know what I'm up to though. I only put out what I want people to know and see. There's a lot you guys don't know about me, but you know, there's certain things you just gotta keep private. JayRoc not having it 2023. Yeah, I'm not having it, my guy. Yo, JayRoc always supports you, dog. You already know, bro. I support you as well, man. You gotta keep putting out that content. JayRoc, where did you get that big butt poster from with the girl? That's my homeboy poster, man. That joint is hard. That joint is hard. Yeah, that's my homeboy poster though. He had that. Even when people be all on IG trying to get people to do surveys and money, I don't trust it. I don't trust any online money scheme. Hey, you give me $100 and we can flip it to 1,000. Like it just sounds like, come on, it's too good to be true. Like, who would believe that? Click this link and you can get $5,000. I'm not like, come on, dog. If you believe in that, then you gotta stand for something or you gonna fall for anything. I'm not going for that. If I don't know you personally, and like, you know, I'm not doing no business through the internet when it comes to my money. You know what I mean? That's just me though. How do you feel about Ice Spice? I don't really feel any way about it. I mean, I don't feel no way. My dude really came in here trying to finesse JayRoc. We gonna leave him where he at though. You know, I ain't trying to be rude or discredit him or nothing, but you know. But we're gonna leave him where he at though. We ain't gonna talk too much about that. Peace reflection. What's going on, Jay Kuji? How you doing, my guy? Somebody said, how do you feel about Takeoff's death? Man, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy, but it really made me realize, man, you just can't trust people, dog. Can't be around people because sometimes they issues and they problems can get you killed. You know, and in that situation, that's what it seemed like. You know, Takeoff seemed like a cool dude that was just there with his homeboys to hang out with his homeboys, you know. And he got killed off of somebody else's situation, somebody else's argument. You know what I mean? So, you know, alone. Don't be around too many niggas that's like into shit and, you know, just different things like that. I don't feel comfortable being around a big crowd of dudes anyway, though. That's just me. If I'm gonna be, I don't, that's why I don't do parties. I don't go out to clubs. I can do all that shit in the crib. If I want to drink and have a good time, I can just do that at home. I don't need to go out and be around a bunch of dudes, and because you don't know everybody's intention. And you know, bullets ain't got no name. Some shots go off, that shit can hit anybody. You never know. You can get hit just for being in the wrong place, wrong time. So that's why I like to just relax, you know, get money, come home. If I want to do something fun, I do it from home. Or if I do something fun with my guys, it's going to be with just a few of my guys. And I only got a few friends as it is, so. And all my niggas is on the same stuff I'm on. We don't gang bang. We ain't that ain't the type of things we get into. When we hang out, it's positive and it's cordial. So I don't know. That's just me though. I don't understand why people gamble anyways. It's just a hood mentality, you know. That's just something that, you know, when you come from the hood, that's just something. I never gambled in my life. I don't even know how to gamble. And so it's like, but when you come from a certain environment, that's just, you know, you can take some people out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of them. You don't think these celebrities be sacrificed? I feel like some of them probably be sacrificed, but we can't use that in every situation of a celebrity dying. Like, sometimes shit really real life be like it be real out here. You know what I mean? And I think what it is like people look at celebrities like so big to the point where they feel like certain things like can't happen to them. Like they excluded for certain things. Like no, like celebrities is human too. A celebrity can get shot just like a normal person from the street can get shot. Not everything is a sacrifice. Some celebrities just move weird. You know what I mean? Some celebrities just move weird. So I hate middle school. In general, I might drop out. Please don't drop out. Don't do it. Please don't drop out. Do not drop out. Don't do it. Save your time. Save yourself the troubles. And just get it over with, bro. Just get it over with. It's going to be hard. You know, I hated school. But I regret dropping out. I dropped out. And I'll tell y'all this story all the time. But I ended up dropping out. You know, my mama was very disappointed in me. And I don't like to, you know, let my mom down. She all I got. So it's like, you know, it was just a hard pill to swallow for me. But, you know, it's not the end all be all. You know what I mean? Just because I dropped out, that don't mean I'm a failure. I'm a very intelligent dude, and I have a big plan for myself. You know what I mean? I'm going to be my own boss. I'm going to call my own shots. You know what I mean? I'm going to have my own shit. You know, I'm not going to follow the system for my lifestyle. I'm going to get that shit out the mud and be my own boss. And I always wanted to be my own boss from the jump. I don't knock jobs or anything like that, but that's just me. But at the same time, you still need to graduate. You still need to get that diploma. Even if you don't plan on going to college or working, just get it, just in case, because you never know what life can throw at you. I even been thinking about just going back and getting my GED. I might just get my GED just to say I got something. You know what I mean? You ever thought about going back to school? Nah. I lost motivation. And when 2020 came, when the pandemic hit and all that, my mindset of school was gone. I would just focus on money from that point forward. When you start getting money in school, you really don't care about school anymore. Like the moment you start making some money, you worried about money. It's like the time you spend in school, you can be getting some money. So that was my mentality. I was skipping school. I was traveling, doing all type of stuff. So I kind of knew I was going to, you know, fail. Like my attention just wasn't on school. Saying, bro, don't let reality rush you into everybody else. We different. Facts. To be honest, guys, to those who trying to drop out, just know diploma is a tool. Keep it in your pocket. It is a tool. It helps you get certain jobs and, you know, different things like that. And it's just good to have under your belt to say you did, you know. Like the fact that you went to school all those years, like you don't want to just quit because it's like you did all that for nothing, you know. But I wasn't thinking like that, you know. I was just so focused on myself and just, you know, that's just what it is. But you gotta make little mistakes to learn in life, you know. Everybody's story is different. You gotta make certain mistakes to learn. You gotta bump your head sometime to really figure things out. Let me see what my battery is on. Okay, we good. You changed my life for the better. I appreciate you for being a genuine person. You already know, bro. I appreciate y'all for just watching me and supporting me. You know. I appreciate y'all. So once you got money in school, you felt it was a waste of time. Yeah, well, I always felt like school was a waste of time only because they never taught me anything that I felt like I needed in life. So it was like I'm coming to school every day, and then the school I went to, it was completely ghetto. Like they didn't teach you, they didn't even care about the students. They was really just doing whatever. But the it was just I was learning a bunch of nothing. You know what I mean? Like school never helped me. The only thing I say I learned from school that I feel like was beneficial was just how to count and just little shit like that. But I never learned how to file taxes. I never learned like and writing checks and shit. I learned that in school. We had like a personal development class and they taught us like how to write checks, like write a resume. So I would say like stuff like that really helped me out because I didn't know how to do any of that beforehand until I went to school. So, but other than that, I was learning a bunch of nothing in there, man. It was like, well, what am I coming here for? I'm coming here 6 hours out of the day to learn a bunch of nothing that I'm not gonna use in my everyday life. It's like it's pointless. I learned more stuff through YouTube and just experience in life that I learned in school. It's like I went to school all those years and I didn't really learn nothing valuable. You know what I mean? My mama had to teach me how to do taxes. I feel like they need to teach kids how to do their taxes and different things like that. Can you talk about how to stop thinking about embarrassing moments or how people perceive you in a negative way? Um, Honestly, bro, you got to stop caring what people think. You know, some people might look at me like I'm a weirdo or I always preach or whatever. Like, you know, everybody ain't gonna look at you in a positive light. But like I always say, fuck them. As long as you happy with who you are and you doing the right thing, that's all that matters, dog. That's all that matters. Don't worry about how people perceive you. 58 days, Seymour attention. This bull tried to fight me because I want to take a picture of him and his girl. Uh, I'm a security guard. I told him I would fight. Don't want to get fired. Man, don't lose your job over no corny ass shit like that, man. Sometimes it's best to just walk away, dog. I'm at the age now where I'm not doing no fighting. I'm too damn grown to be fighting and sitting up arguing and doing that. Like we men. If we can't talk this shit out and walk away, then it is what it is. The only time I'm probably gonna fight is if somebody put their hands on me or really like disrespect me in a crazy manner. But other than that, I'm not fighting. Words don't hurt me. You can say whatever you want to say about me, my family, whatever you want to say is not gonna hurt me because words is words. You know, if you ain't putting your hands on me or anything like that, I'm not finna sit up and fight. I'm too damn old for that. Um, I hate how reality rushes you into being an adult when you need to take it slow, get to learn yourself. Things take time. As soon as I turn 18, I need a job. I would, but yeah, society make you feel, and I feel like that plays a big part of social media too, though. Society always gonna make you feel like you behind or you gotta hurry up and get certain things. But I'm learning to just take my time. You know, what God got planned for me might be different for other people. What God got planned for other people might be different for me. There's people out there that's younger than me that's doing way better than me. Got their own place, got their own house, car, whatever, good credit, whatever. You know, if that was meant for me to have at that point, I would have had it. Everybody's lifestyle is different. So I'm just learning to just appreciate my journey. I'm not really focused on nobody else's journey. That's why I take breaks off social media and I don't really focus on successful people on social media and different things like that. Because that's their life. My life gonna get better at a point. I gotta work on my journey and what's ahead of me. And if I'm reading y'all comments slow, I'm trying to go one by one. I'm not trying to skip a comment. School doesn't teach self-love, the highest form of consciousness. School doesn't teach any of that, bro. And it's crazy because you will be surprised the amount of like kids in school that's very depressed. They don't even have classes for like depressed kids or how to manage your mind and different things like that. They don't have any of that. That's why I say like I feel like they need to change the school system. You know, maybe if they change the school system and actually taught kids like valuable information, kids would love to go to school. Like if we was getting taught self improvement in school, I would love to go to school. If we was getting taught, we was reading Think and Grow Rich and books on how to get wealth and how to be our own boss, and I would love to go to school. I would have no problem with going to school. I would have probably graduated early, but it's like it's draining. You know what I mean? But everybody's school experience is different. Like I live in a town where the schools in my town is horrible, and the system that they teach in the schools in my town is horrible as well. So it's different for other people though. You might be some of y'all might go to a school that they do teach all that stuff. So I don't know. What's up, Jay? Much love from Australia. Shout out to Australia, dog. Damn, that means a lot. The fact that I'm in this little small town and I got people way out in Australia that watch me. That's pretty cool. I'm 29 years old. You helped me out a lot these last 2 years, bro. 58 days, see more attention. You got to keep going, dog. I can't wait to get up there with y'all. I can't wait. Shout out to y'all, man. Somebody said, do they pay your bills? Who pay my bills? To me, JayRoc channel with school. That mean a lot. That's actually dope. That's what I just want to teach people, just how to get their life back, and just, and I don't have it all figured out. I don't have all the answers. I'm still learning as I go, but what I do know, I want to help people out with it. You know what I mean? Phil, 70 days, but we never let failure get to you. Just keep going. Facts, bro. Arguments. Action about words. Hey Jay, should you be aggressively overprotective over your girlfriend or wife? I feel like if you really love somebody, you're gonna be overprotective just a little bit, but you don't want to be like aggressively overprotective. Like you kind of want to let people do what they do. You don't want to like be a burden on nobody. So you just gotta kind of relax a little bit. Damn, I'm reading my comments so slow. Y'all probably like, dude, like when is he gonna read my comment? Okay, let me get started. My life started to get so much better as soon as I took my eyes off everybody else around me. Had you ever tried to get back with your ex? Nah, I don't do stuff like that. I feel like if I'm off of you, I'm off of you. Like if it didn't work out, it didn't work out. I'm not gonna keep. You never supposed to backpedal. Like that's just something you ain't supposed to do. Like you always supposed to level up. So if something didn't work out with a chick in the past, you ain't supposed to go back to the chick. Like you're supposed to level up. Never go back. Like that ain't what we doing in life. We can't go back. We gotta move forward. If you focus on going back, you ain't ever gonna see what's forward if you going back. You believe in manifestation, affirmations, like speaking shit into existence? Yes, man, I do. I believe in that. The tongue is very powerful. You never know. Man, I believe in affirmations. I started getting back into affirmations. Every morning I watch this YouTube video. It's in my playlist. I watch this YouTube affirmation video, and when I'm in the shower, I say the affirmations while I'm in the shower. I have my headphones in because I like to listen to stuff while I'm in the shower. So I have my headphones in and I listen to the affirmations and just copy everything that the dude's saying. And it actually make you feel good. It really do. It make you feel real good. So I definitely recommend affirmations and speaking things into existence. JayRoc, you helped me from earlier this year. I was so messed up and depressed. Now I'm doing so much better. I thank Christ for the journey. That's what I like to hear, bro. That's what I like to hear. Yo, JayRoc, I'm an OG. Remember on that December 21st live stream, we were so lit then. They ended up, bro, that is crazy. You remember that, dog? I remember that like yesterday. I remember that like yesterday. The fact that you still here, that means something to me. Cause that was when my YouTube was cracking. I had like 600 people on my live that time. So, dude, that's dope. Yeah, they definitely hated on me. They took my live down. I remember that. I remember that. I'm in a job skills program. At my school, I'm learning how to write checks, learning about taxes, and I'm taking personal finance class next semester. I'm in my junior. Damn, yeah, I wish we had stuff like that in my school when I was in there. Uh, what shower headphone can you use? I be using my AirPods. Yeah, I just pop my AirPods in, and you know, I know AirPods ain't like the healthiest headphones to use. I know people got like a big thing with the frequency and all that, but I just don't keep them in long periods of time. You know what I mean? So I just pop my AirPods in, listen to my affirmations, and take them out when I'm done. Um, Somebody said, "Why you blocked me on Instagram?" I didn't block you. If I blocked anybody, it had to be for a reason. Somebody trolling or spamming or something like that. I don't just block people. But I did just reactivate my social media, so maybe you tried to hit me up when it was deactivated and you thought I blocked you or something. Good to see you, brother. You like a reminder to keep searching for the truth. That's what I like to hear, my guy. You know, so young is hard. I still live with my parents, so it's really hard. Yeah, I understand. Oh, I didn't even see your first comment. You said, I want to get into the spiritual stuff and be vegan because of you, bro. You inspired me to get on my semen retention journey, but my family's so botted out and I could barely do anything. Bro, that's how it was for me. That's how it was for me when I got on this journey. Like, it was a point in time where I couldn't buy my own food. I couldn't really do what I wanted to do because I was living here with my family and, different things like that. But you just gotta try. Like, your family ain't always gonna be on the same shit as you. And sometimes that's like the sad part about being on this journey because you gotta kind of just watch everybody else go down this rabbit hole of eating bad and having an unhealthy lifestyle. Uh, you know, but you'll get there eventually. Just try. My advice to people that can't really get healthy food and really eat how they want to eat because they live with their parents, my advice is just to eat less. Try to eat as less as possible. Try not to eat too much processed food. I know you really ain't got a choice to eat that stuff, but if you is gonna eat that stuff, just try to eat as less of it as possible. And try to drink you some water. But as soon as I got to the point where I can buy my own food and do my own thing, I do my own grocery shopping. Like my family eat healthy, but there's some stuff that they still eat and different things like that. But I don't judge. You know what I mean? I buy my own food. My people in the household eat their own little stuff. So, um, I'm finna stay consistent every day, bro. Just our life. We gotta learn to grow and uplift each other. No one can stop us. Let's go hard for the rest of this year. By 2023, we're gonna be strong as fuck. I believe it, bro. I believe it. How you get your money and what's your advice on stocks and cryptocurrency? Well, I have a job, so I work. And what's my thoughts on stocks and crypto? I said it earlier, but my thoughts on stocks and crypto. I mean, right now, I don't have a problem with it, but I feel like right now, we dealing with inflation and the it's a lot of stuff that's going on right now around the world. So the crypto market is not really looking too good. So I wouldn't recommend investing into it yet. At least wait till it start to peak and get back consistent. But some say, well, it's actually true. People say when you invest into the market when it's down, it's always best to invest into the market when it's down because it's always gonna go back up. You know what I mean? But me personally, I'm just not in position to be losing my money. I'm not finna be losing money. I'm just not trying to do that. I feel like the crypto market is for those that have money that they can just gamble around with. You know what I mean? You don't want to put your last and money that you need into the crypto market. Like, no. That's some shit you put money into that you don't mind losing, if that make any sense. Are you into real estate? Uh, no, but I would love to get into it. A lot of this stuff though, I'm gonna get man. I'm just really honestly, I'm just waiting for that moment. I'm gonna be getting into all that type of shit, man. Like definitely. What's your thoughts on the American Dream? I made a video about this in the past. I think it's just honestly, I feel like people gotta find what they truly like. Like I used to want the American Dream, the cars, the the lifestyle, the luxurious lifestyle, the girls and different things like that. But I'm the more I get older, I'm realizing like I don't really want all that stuff for real. That stuff ain't really gonna make me or make me happy. I want to be happy with them first. And I mean, of course, I want money. Of course, I want to be at a point of my life where I'm comfortable. And of course, I want nice things. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, I need to invest in a Roth IRA, which is a retirement account where your money grows tax free. Will be withdrawn tax free until 59. Yeah, I heard a lot about the Roth IRAs. I might even have to look into that whenever I get the chance. Are we supposed to question everything and everybody, including you and other spiritual leaders? Yeah, I would say I question everything. I take everything with a grain of salt. And I try not to watch too many leaders and stuff like that because a lot of people ain't really what they say. You know what I mean? A lot of people ain't really like for example, well, this guy ain't, he's not a spiritual leader, but the dude, what is his name? Liver King or Liver Boy or something. It's something Liver King something. The big swole white guy. He just got exposed for doing steroids, and he was telling his fans and his subscribers that he was getting it out of the mud. Whole time, whole time he was on steroids, and he was taking things into his body that wasn't natural. But he was making it seem as if he was putting on this whole front, this whole entire time, making it seem like he was natural. He was working out, getting it out of the mud. Whole time he was taking supplements and just bad stuff. So it's people like that out here on these platforms. Like you can't be fooled, man. Some people is some stuff ain't what it seems. You know what I mean? Some stuff ain't what it seems. So you gotta really be careful on who you watch and who you look up to. Cause behind closed doors, people can be completely different. You know what I mean? And that's why I always like. That's why I feel like I'm just a real dude on this platform. I just want to be real. You know what I'm saying? Like the same way I am on camera, the same way I am off camera. Like I'm not perfect. I go through things. I show y'all everything honestly. So that's why a lot of y'all rock with me because I'm not portraying to be perfect. I'm not portraying to be a certain way. I'm me. If I fuck up in the process, I fucked up. I'm human. I'm young. I'm still learning and trying to figure myself out. Just like a lot of you guys. I'm not on here trying to make it seem like I know everything, like I got it all figured out. No, I'm still learning. So, but I'm also learning to really just like I told y'all on my previous lives, I don't want to be one of those people on YouTube that talk certain things and not being that. My auntie talked to me about that before. You know what I mean? It's all about integrity. It's all about doing the right thing on camera and behind closed doors. So because it's a lot of things that I said in the past in my videos that I didn't stand on. You know what I mean? Like the smoking and the semen retention stuff. Well, I don't really count that because you're gonna mess up in that aspect. But like smoking and just like I went back on a lot of things I said in the past on my old content. So I'm not trying to live that lifestyle no more, man. I'm not trying to be a facade or a fake. Like I want people to actually look at me as a leader. And if you're not leading, then people's not gonna follow you. Who wants to follow? You can't say you're a leader and you're going back on things you say. You can't say you're a leader. You know, you gotta lead. You gotta lead the way. And some people just ain't leaders. I want to be the leader. So that means I gotta stand on what I say. I can't put out certain content and not stand on the stuff that I'm telling y'all. I can't tell y'all to eat healthy if I'm not eating healthy. I can't tell y'all to stop smoking weed if I ain't stop smoking weed. That's just, it don't go like that. It don't go hand in hand. So the way I'm moving nowadays, I'm moving real. I'm moving like a leader. Um, that stuff comes and goes, Rock. I've been there with smoking and retention. The way I see it is about balance. I used to preach that balance stuff. Like if you go back to some of my serum retention videos, I was preaching balance. Like you gotta have balance. You gotta have balance, which is true to an extent. But I feel like balance is giving yourself an excuse to still do something. Like for example, like when people be trying to eat healthy and they be like, oh well, you know, you can eat healthy, but you can still eat pizza and junk food, but you just gotta balance it out. That's like giving yourself an excuse, like, oh, I still want it. You still kind of want that junk food. Same thing with like semen retention and smoking. Like, well, I smoke, but I just balance it out. Like I don't do it all the time, but I do it here and there. Like I feel like if you gonna be in this shit, if you really want to take this shit to the next level, you got to be 100% in. Ain't no balance. Ain't none of that. If you gonna do semen retention, do it fully. Don't half-ass it and try to balance. Oh, I want balance. Nah, man. You know, if you gonna be in this shit, you gotta be in this shit. Like I used to be on the balance wave, but the more I'm trying to get to the next level, I'm realizing you gotta, it's either you in or you ain't. You know what I'm saying? But it really just depends on how you going about your journey. You know what I'm saying? You might be going through your journey and what you trying to work on is balance. But me personally, you know, the type of journey that I'm on, I want to go in. I want to take this shit to the next level. Like, there's no screwing around. You know what I'm saying? So it just all depends on your journey. You know, I wouldn't say balance. I wouldn't say balance is bad, but it just depends on how you going about your journey. But me personally, I'm taking this shit to the next level. I feel like I'm a warrior, and I can get through whatever I put my mind to, and that's just what it is. And I want my life back. You get tired of being a slave to your urges and to your thoughts. Like sometimes you get tired of being a slave and just living a certain type of lifestyle. You get tired of being a loser. You just get tired of it. So, what's your opinion on listening to frequency music? What do you mean by frequency music? Like, do you mean like negative hertz, like the normal music that's already out here, or you talking about like going on YouTube and listening? Like, what you mean by that? I don't want to like say the wrong thing. What are your thoughts on dealing with anxiety? Anxiety is something I feel like everybody gonna have to face at some point. I still got anxiety sometimes, but I'm learning to face my demons. Like this year is all about facing your demons, man. You have to face those demons. You're never gonna get through it if you don't. You gotta face your demons. You gotta face your fears. You just have to, because it's all about improving. If you want to improve in life, you gotta face those demons head on, and it's gonna be very uncomfortable. And I really feel like that's what stops a lot of people. Let me check my battery. Hold on. Okay, we good. So I really feel like that's what stops a lot of people from getting to the next level. Being too comfortable. Like I was always comfortable, bro. My whole life I was always comfortable. I always like wanted to sit in the house, not go out, talk to people. I remember in school, like when I used to see certain girls that I liked, I would be scared to talk to them because I was comfortable. Like I knew I liked them and I wanted to talk to them, but I was just so comfortable. You know what I mean? Like when you live a comfortable lifestyle, bro, it kind of hinders you from a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? We as people got to learn how to be uncomfortable. We have to learn to step out of our comfort zone, and it's gonna feel very weird because you're so used to being comfortable. It's gonna feel weird, like working out. Like if you're a person that don't work out and you've been used to just eating regular foods and different things like that, working out is gonna be very uncomfortable for you. Very uncomfortable. But when you get those results, you're gonna be happy. Like, damn, I really did that. Same thing with a cold shower. Like Cold showers is very uncomfortable. But once you get out of the shower, you're gonna be like, damn, okay, I feel good. I put myself through that situation. I put myself in a cold shower. Now I'm gonna execute my day. You know, so we just gotta learn how to be uncomfortable. You know, we gotta learn how to just pivot and move forward when it comes to that type of stuff. Watching motivational videos is almost an excuse in a way. What make you say that, bro? Um, like going on YouTube and listening to healing frequencies. Okay, yeah. I like healing frequencies and stuff. I listen to them sometime from time to time. I used to when I used to like do a lot of meditation and stuff like that, but yo, JayRoc, when you think we're gonna have a conversation we was talking about on Snap? I'm gonna get to you as soon as I can, bro. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I've been like so caught up with shit. I've been ripping and running and you know all that. I might do like a day where I just talk to my supporters or something like that. So I'm gonna get to you as soon as I can, but and for everybody else that wanna like just chop it up with me and talk to me, man, my Snapchat is always open. JayRocUpNext with two T's. So add me on Snapchat. I post on there and I reply back to everybody. So if you need any advice on anything or you just want to chop it up, we can send snaps back and forth. Ideal workout to me. Ideal for me to work out at home. As man, you can't get away with being a loser like some women can. Yeah, you can't. You can't. You. It just don't feel right. Like being a loser sucks, man. Being a loser sucks. Having to chase women, um, just it just sucks. Like you want to feel like the man every day you wake up. Like you don't want to look in the mirror, like and just look at yourself and be like, "Damn, I'm a loser." Like that shit sucks. But you have to change it. You're saying that never worth it to waste your energy to a woman on the screen. There's two circles on top of that. Just manifest a little something real. So what should I do on this journey? Should I meditate, wake up early, and take cold showers? What can I do to use this energy I'm getting from retaining? The thing is, you know exactly what you need to do. You know what you need to do. I don't even got to tell you what you need to do. You know what you need to do. That's the thing about us as people. We know what we need to be doing. We not dumb. We know what we need to be fixing in our life. We know what's hindering us for real. We know that certain friends is toxic for us. We know that certain girls is toxic for us. We know that we live in a fucked up lifestyle. Look yourself in the mirror, figure it out, tap into what you need to fix. You know exactly what you need to do though. But yeah, you do need to wake up early. That sleeping in shit is dead. Once you get to a certain age, you can't sleep in. You just can't. Once you when you really want change for yourself, you have to be up early. You have to. There's no sleeping in. Times that you sleeping in is times that you can be getting some money. You can be learning. You can be reading a book. You can be working out. While everybody sleep, you need to be working. I used to sleep like very late. Like when I used to smoke weed and all that, like I used to sleep till like fucking 11, 12, almost 1 o'clock. And that's horrible. Like you know how much stuff people be getting done in like just the morning time period, and you over there sleeping in. Like nah, I want to wake up, motherfucking 7 a.m. sharp, no later than 10. I'm not sleeping past 10. I really don't even like sleeping past 9, unless I had a wild night or I stayed up too late or something like that. Then I'll probably get like an extra hour or two. What's your thoughts on the true forces, loneliness, people? What you mean by that? We aware, but we live it in fear. Sometimes the best thing to do is hard to make sacrifices. It is, man. It's very hard to make sacrifices. But if you really, really want the shit, you gonna do what you gotta do to get it. That's really what it all come down to. I'm gonna be getting my workout equipment later on this month. Yeah, I just recently got my workout equipment, and I'll be doing like little workouts in the house. So yeah, definitely do that. I think next week I'm gonna order me some more workout equipment, like some heavier weights, and some more plates to put on my bench press. So yeah, I'm about to take this shit to the next level. That's just growing on no cap. My brother told me people who excels the most at what they do be working when nobody ain't. Facts. How do I leave weed out? How do I leave weed, alcohol, bro? I'm 17. I drink every day. I messed up. Oh, you 17 and you drinking every day? I didn't take my first shot until I was 20. You know what I mean? But you gotta leave that shit alone, man. You too young. You too young to be drinking like that, man. You gotta leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Don't do it. Because then it becomes a habit. And then as you grow older, you still gonna be locked into that habit because you got into it at such a young age. So just leave that shit alone. You don't need that shit, man. Retention, you have powers pretty much. Yep, Daniel K said it right there. Ain't no quick fixes when it comes to reaching your goals. It takes years of hard work and pain. Facts. I've been on this self-improvement journey since 2019. Okay? And I'm still on this journey. Since 2019, I've been on this journey, trying to figure things out, trying to find, and I could say, man, I made a lot of improvements mentally. So yeah, this should take time, man. It takes a long time. You got to be up for the challenge. See, I'm one of those people, I don't care how long it take, I'm going to make this shit work. Like I told y'all earlier, man, through every situation, I know how to adapt. So, I'm going to make this shit work. Word, G, like when I wake up, I'll cook breakfast. Then after that, I'll do 500 push-ups, 500 sit-ups, and later I'll go to the gym and grind. That's what's up. That's how you got to do it. I feel like every morning, every man needs to be working out. Waking up in the morning. Every man needs to wake up in the morning, take a shower, work out, and find something to get into. Whether that's reading or whatever. Watching a podcast that can get you to the next level. Something. But you need to be doing something that can help you out. Don't spend your time playing video games and all that stuff that's not gonna get you nowhere unless unless you streaming. If you ain't making no money from the game or trying to make some money from the game, you shouldn't even be playing that shit. I locked all my games away. I took all my games out of my room. I don't want to play no games. I'm not in position to play no games. I want to get some money. I want to work out. I want to read. I want to spend my time leveling up. I'm not in a position to be sitting up playing games. I don't have time for that right now. I just don't. Even though I love games, I love me some video games, but right now, just not the time. What do you suggest to do when the intense urges to fat come in? Hurry up and act on it fast. Because the moment you dwell and you like, and you sitting up laying in bed knowing that you getting these urges, you probably gonna relapse. So as soon as you get those urges, you need to act fast and hurry up and do something. You got to use that energy. That's why it's called sexual transmutation. You have to transmute that energy into something positive. So when you get those urges, work out. When you get those urges, write. When you get those urges, read. You got to use that energy to your advantage. It's there for a reason. You know what I mean? Any advice for a 23-year-old that just moved out his city and working 2 jobs to pay bills? I really want to go back home, but I know this was best for me. Any words of encouragement? I would say just figure it out, bro. Figure it out. And the reason why I say that is you don't want to unless you really have to, you don't want to go back home. Like once I move, I'm gonna understand that, like, because my hometown is very small. So whenever I get up out my city, I'm gonna move somewhere where it's better opportunities. But at the same time, I'm coming back home is not an option. You know what I mean? Just try to figure it out the best way you can, and try to work through it. You know what I mean? What you doing right there is you made a sacrifice. You moved out of the city. You working two jobs. And it's probably getting hard for you. It's probably getting frustrating. You probably feel like you ain't gonna make it, but you eventually you gonna make it. Eventually you gonna figure something out, and you gonna be at float. But you made a sacrifice, and when you make sacrifices, sometimes it's gonna be hard. But I guarantee you, something good is gonna happen out of that sacrifice. So just try to stay strong through it, and work through it. Try to save as much money as you can. Don't be fucking off the money or whatever. But you got that shit down packed, bro. My main goal is to get fit, become a successful animation YouTuber, and move to Japan. It's gonna be hard, but I believe it's the best path for me. Yeah, man, you gotta do what you feel is right. Follow your dream. Your dream can never fail if you got faith. Never be codependent on anyone. Only God. You can have friends, but truly get to know people before you give them trust. Because even your family sometimes hard to trust. We walking alone. Facts, bro. That is facts. Man, I didn't got crossed so many times in my life where like I told y'all, I take everybody with a grain of salt. I don't trust nobody. I take everybody with a grain of salt. I don't trust women. I don't trust nobody. You know, and I feel like it's sad that you gotta walk through life like that, but you gotta understand a lot of people don't got good intentions. I really need to hear that, man. I really appreciate it, man. God bless you. You already know, bro. Um, where are you planning to move? I want to move in like the Florida area, somewhere around Florida. You know, my city just not it. There's no opportunities. The weather sucks. You know what I mean? We finna be getting like a shit ton of snow soon. It's just not the move, dog. Living here is very depressing. Everybody's on the same shit. It's just not for me, man. It's really not. So as soon as I get to the point when I can move, I'm going to move. That's just what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have to make that sacrifice, and put myself out there. And what's the worst that can happen? Worst that can happen is, well, you go broke. You might have to move back home. That's literally the worst that can happen. But you got to try. I feel like everybody, if you live in a bad city, I feel like everybody need to move out of their city. Moving out of your city is gonna open so many doors for you. Cause you probably live in a city where it's shit, is no opportunity. Some of y'all live in big cities already, born and raised in big cities. Like somebody just said they from Orlando. Like you couldn't tell me shit being born in Orlando. Like, dude, if I was born in Orlando, I would have the time of my life. But I guess it's different because like when people be used to a city, you know what I mean? It's like they don't treat it like it's like big because they born there. So I don't know. Maybe it's just different for everybody else. But I know me, man. If I lived in Orlando, I would be having the time of my life, dude. Good weather all year round. Come on, man. I don't get no better than that. Palm trees, like, bruh. We don't got any of that here. um, Somebody said, I thought he said, I've gotten better at wanting to do every day now. I only do so. Is over my limit. Instagram is evil. It definitely is. Jay Kuji, what's going on, my boy? I appreciate you for that donation. Your message hit heavy. Increase the vibrational frequency. Feel the energy boost in your channel. Real one talk that knowledge and put in work. Peace, God. I appreciate that, bro. I really do. Jay Kuji, another one that's been here since day one, man. Like, that should be meaning a lot, man. So I appreciate you, dog. I definitely want to move out of this small ass city. I want to see new places. Yeah, life is beautiful, dog. Like we live in like this world is so big, bro. There's so many places that we didn't experience and see. Like you never know, bro. So that's why it's important to travel and just get out your city, man. And it give you a boost of motivation, like just seeing something new. Like when I went to, like I always say this, when I went to Miami, it was like a boost of motivation. I'm like, yeah, I got to get out here. I got to come out here. Cause like where I'm from, we don't have palm trees. We don't see Teslas and Lamborghinis and like people that live there. That's like common to them. Like a Lamborghini and all that type of shit is like a fucking Toyota to them. Like they see it all the time. But here where I live, we don't see that ever. So it's like when you go to big cities and you see these super big skyscraper buildings and you like, bro, what the fuck? You seeing palm trees, like, nigga, we got regular trees here. We ain't got no palm trees. We ain't got no Lambos just riding around, nigga. We see like, nigga, we got Suzukis and Buicks and regular cars. We ain't got no Lambos and shit, so I be fanned out when I see like Rolls Royces and shit. I be like, yo, I gotta take a picture in front of this John. Like, we ain't got all that over there. So it's just eye opening to see. It's just eye opening to see. And I'm from the north, so I'm so used to cold weather. So like being in like Florida and different spots is just it's a vibe. What's up, Jay? How's it going? It's going good, bro. How you? Let me see what my battery on. Okay. But honestly, y'all, I had a really good time talking to y'all. I hoped I was able to help at least one person through this live. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all so much for tapping in. I'm finna go ahead and give me some rest. I was hoping I would be done with this live before 1 a.m. hit, but it's getting late and I gotta wake up early and I'm trying to tackle my day. I gotta work out. I ended up skipping my workout today. You know, so I gotta work out. I gotta make up for that. So tomorrow morning I gotta get up very early. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Everybody, we gotta make sure we doing something, man. Tomorrow I want y'all to get up early in the morning. If y'all can make it, y'all can make it. No excuses. I want y'all to get up early and I want y'all to do something, man. Read y'all a book, work out, pray, meditate, whatever it is. But I just want y'all to be productive. Start the day off right. Do not get up in the morning and get on your phone scrolling through TikTok, and don't do that, okay? Get up in the morning. Don't grab your phone. Just get up in the morning, brush your teeth, and do what you need to do and figure things out. Okay, we're going to get through this shit, man. I'm in this shit with y'all, so don't ever feel like y'all alone, okay? I'm in this shit with y'all. We in this shit together. We a family, and we going to make this shit work. We ain't always going to be living like this. You just got to have faith. Life ain't always going to be this difficult and hard. Eventually, you're going to figure this shit out. And eventually, your life, you're going to look up and you're going to be happy that you went through these situations. So, always remember that. But, if y'all need anything, my Snapchat is JayRocUpNext with 2 T's. Follow me and add me on Snapchat and send me a snap. If you need anything, I reply back to all my snaps. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all, though. I love y'all. Hope y'all have a good rest of y'all night. And yeah, I'm going, y'all.